But when someone comes up to you in the street, um, supposedly like with Lennon was a fan from the day before, and then shoots you 5 times or whatever it was, I mean, what possible precautions can you take about that, really? It's just, it's impossible to foresee something like that happening to you. I think the rock and roll business is a dangerous one, or it can be a dangerous one, if you don't take care of yourself. The Beatles were more influential than any other band, and if I was asked to single out one person in the Beatles, I would have to say John Lennon, because I personally admire his work above McCartney's, if that's possible. And Jeff Lynne, who's the leader of our group, he feels the same way too. I mean, he thinks the world of Lennon and McCartney, and they were certainly the major influence on ELO.
Is security something you consider quite important in the life of a band like ELO?
When we're on tour, we have quite a big security operation, and we are cocooned from reality almost. We're met at airports and driven to hotels, and we check in under assumed names at hotels. And the backstage security is fantastic. But generally, when we visit other countries, or at home, for instance, I mean, I would never dream of walking around with a bodyguard or whatever. I mean, all of us just accept life as it is, and I think we're treated by everybody in a very down-to-earth manner.
Will this incident with this, what looks like a madman, will it affect you at all? It looks next year as though you're going to be going on tour, and you'll obviously go to the States because you're very big over there. I mean, when you walk out onto the stage, will you worry at all?
I don't think so, because things happen in the past to people. They're just isolated incidents. But I think if you went through life worrying about that something's going to happen to you that you've just read about or been told about, I mean, you become so paranoid about the whole thing that I think you'd be afraid to step out of your house. And it's obviously incredibly sad happening that's happened to John Lennon, but I don't think it'll affect us in that way now.
Now his single has been quite big in the charts, and they say it was just he was making a comeback. How good do you think it was, and do you think he would have been able to make a comeback?
Oh yeah. Such immense talent that Lennon had, and what with not working for 5 or 6 years, even subconsciously he must have stored up so much material in his head that I think it would have just come flowing out, and it's just been stopped in midstream because I'm sure there was a lot more, brilliant material to be heard from him.